Good evening, fuckers. We are back with the next Train Simulator Classic request video, and I don't mind admitting I am really not feeling my best today, so we'll make the best of it. Hopefully we can get through this without incident. So for this one, it's another freight run because I feel like doing a freight run. Not only that, but with the ability to actually make my custom consists back again, I thought I would set myself a bit of a challenge. So this freight run is on the West Coast Main Line over Shap route, and yeah, that means it's not going to be straightforward, to put it mildly. So we are starting at Kingsmoor Freight Yard in the departure area, and our destination is the Shap Summit Goods Loop. So yeah, we've got to make it up Shap in this thing. Thankfully we are in a seriously powerful freight loco. We are in a class 92, and yeah, the train itself consists of 20 IPAs. Now, if you don't know what an IPA is, then, well, I think you might agree that 20 of these things will be quite a challenge when you see what they actually are. Now, as far as the conditions, we'll change it a bit because yeah, it's currently set for 11 AM, which is very late for a freight run, mind you. Okay, right, yeah, we'll set it at 9:30, so yeah, that'll do. So it's summer, it's cloudy, and it's 9:30 AM. So that is the setup. Let's get this up and running. And here we are. So unfortunately, yeah, the other locos that we have in the yard here with us have changed since I made the thumbnail where we had a class 58 right next to us. Okay, well, let's get the train up and running. Okay, right, let's get the lighting sorted out. Right. I can't see too clearly, so right, so we'll put the upper headlight on. We want the instrument lights on, and we want this set to daytime running. In fact, I think no, that's off. Where is the daytime running? Is it that one? No, it is that one. Right, okay. Yeah, we're all good. Right, and I will also set the brakes to goods timings. You're really going to see the difference in how the brakes handle with those timings. Right, we'll turn the cab light off again because I don't really need that. Okay, well, I think we are pretty much set up. Let's just check what we've got here. There's a general fault. Now the safety system isolation, that's always going to be like that because, yeah, we are not going to be using those. I think it's because I haven't closed. There we go, that one there. Don't need the windscreen wipers. Still saying there's a general fault. Oh well, we'll find out what that is once we get underway. Anyway, let's take a look at our loco. Here it is, class 92, the GBRf Europorte livery. Let's take a look at what these other locos here are. So we have 47 right next to us, and then we got a couple of 87s. Actually, it might be an 87 and an 86. Oh, it is two 87s. And here is our freight. And this is what the IPAs are. They're all fully loaded car transporters, and we've got 20 of them. So, yeah, we're probably looking at a pretty hefty amount of weight behind us. So, lights are okay. We've still got the tail lights on. There we go. Right. Now, I'm not sure what that general fault is there for, but I think we're all pretty good. Let's set the speed set. We are in a 15 mph zone. While we're in here, let's not get underway because I haven't released the brakes. Now observe how slowly the brakes come off. Yeah, this is goods brakes timing. Now we are on a bit of a slope, so yeah, we certainly needed the brakes on. Probably didn't need them quite as high as they were, but there you go. Right, so they are coming off. There we go. Now we can get underway. So I can actually put the throttle right up into full. We won't go beyond 15 because of the speed set. So Shap Summit is 33.7 miles away. Shouldn't be much of an issue. We're going to risk going full throttle for a fair bit of this. That general fault display has come off, so we are all right. Yeah, our transported cars all winding our way out of here. I must admit, we are moving quite a bit more easily than I thought, but I mean, this loco is seriously powerful. The class 92 has well, we're using the 25 kilovolt AC, so we have 6,460 horsepower. In fact, I think it's 6,760 horsepower. If we were using third rail DC, as we can now accelerate another 5, then yeah, third rail DC power, we are then limited to a mere 5,460 mph. So we lose we lose 1,300 horsepower, or to put it another way, we lose more than an entire class 20, but we're still not doing too badly. So into a 30 zone. do love that GBR Freight livery, as I'm sure you're all well aware of by now. I mention it often enough. Can we open the windows? I don't think we can. Oh, that was a bit of a yeah, a bit of a freeze there. We're okay. Right, so we are going to need to bring our speed down to 15 fairly soon. I will already set it on the speed set. That should bring the brakes in. Doesn't look like it is, or at least not yet. So I may have to actually apply some brakes myself. Oh, those brakes are a hell of a lot more powerful than I thought. So we've slowed down a lot earlier than I probably should have done. Right, we're past the lovely sewage works there. And while you're sitting in the cab of this thing, it really does give you the sort of sense that you are sitting in a machine that is extremely powerful, which of course is very much the case. So yeah, why wouldn't it feel like this? I think the cab of the Class 92 has been really well laid out, really well designed. I like everything about the 92, apart from the fact that when it was built it had one very specific task, and then that task got taken away from it before it had the chance to do a single mile. So these things were built to go through the Channel Tunnel and provide the sleeper service from you know, London to Paris. But the company that was behind that, yeah, they went bankrupt before a single trip was even taken. It was absolutely farcical. So the 92 got relegated to freight services very early on in its life span. However, it absolutely excelled at them, to the point that, and I've said this many times in my videos, I cannot believe that so many freight services replaced their 92s with 66s. And the only reason I can think of for replacing a 92 with a 66 is if you're going to be, you know, doing a lot of work on lines that are not electrified. Granted, that is quite a compelling reason, but you know, when you've got services that are using electrified lines, the 92 has, you know, so much more power than the 66. And if you are one of those people who are, you know, relentlessly banging on about emissions, well, the emissions of a 92 are minuscule. Right, we are actually going to right, okay. Let's see if I can no, that's activated it. So whatever that was, something that, well, at the moment anyway, I don't know how to deactivate. So anyway, as I was saying, yeah, so the 92 got relegated to freight duties, but it is now once again doing passenger services, the exact passenger services that it was supposed to do in the first place. It now runs, or it now operates on the sleeper services. The Caledonian sleepers from Euston to, we got choice, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Aberdeen, Inverness, I think even Fort William runs to all of those. And yeah, it is the 92 that that pulls those Caledonian sleeper trains. The good thing about that is that it means the 92's lifespan has been extended, and it deserved it. The 92 it's just a much better train and didn't deserve the short shift that it got. So I think this is Carlisle station we are going through. Yep, but obviously we're not stopping here, and it has put us through the sidings. It's not put us through the station. I assume that's because we started and are finishing in a you know, at goods depots, goods yards. So yeah, it's treating us as it should do with you know, regards to a freight service, which makes a very welcome change. Okay, so we're fine. This one here is for us. That red one is the line next to us, which we're about to yeah, head on to. Hence why it was red for that side. So the passenger services will be more than happy when we finally bugger off out of here, because we are holding up a lot of people. But hey, it's necessary. And once we've got through here, we've got a very short 20 section, and then we're into a 75 section. So then we can really open up the taps. One thing that certainly seems to be the case is this loco could, yeah, I could be transporting a lot more than 20 of these things. Which shouldn't be that big a surprise actually, because a Class 67 can transport 20 of these IPAs fully loaded. And here I am in a 92 with the same number, so yeah, maybe I should have been a little bit more adventurous and taken us up to you know, 30 or so of them. Anyway, we're now on a 20 mph section. And very soon, yeah, once the entire train is onto this line that we've just moved onto, we can take it up to 75, which is not far off the max speed of this thing. In fact, we've got a 90 mph section coming up. The max speed of the class 92 is 87 mph. I'm not sure I really want to be risking doing that sort of speed as we're approaching a neutral section. Hopefully this doesn't balls things up too much. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're alright. So here we are in the 75 section. Let's, well, with this much freight I'll take it up to 70, but I'm a bit, yeah, a bit iffy about going above 70. Look at the acceleration of this thing. With this much freight behind us, and yet we're accelerating. Yeah, at an unbelievable rate. So we are now in a 90 zone, but yeah, I'm still a bit uncertain about going faster than that. I'm pretty sure that was a an 87 that we went past. Now we are approaching 1 in 100 uphill climb. We are certainly going to have our fair share of these uphill climbs. But because our destination is actually on the summit of Shap, we probably won't have anything like as many downhill sections. Are we going to get a trackside view? As always, I'll give it 3 chances. No, not this time. Okay, let's risk it. Let's go up to 87, up to the max. Especially as, yeah, we're on this uphill part. Yeah, 115 mph section coming up. Yeah, that's yeah, that'd be a bit ambitious for us. Still going along absolutely fine. And the uphill section has, yeah, it's not quite as steep now, 1 in 180. We're at 76 mph. It's taken us a bit to get there. So I'm wondering if the yeah, the weight of the IPAs behind us is actually playing its part in that. So yeah, we're entering the 115 zone. We have a 125 zone fast approaching. If this means this is fairly straight for most of this, then yeah, I think we'll be alright. I can't imagine the train drivers union being too keen if they were to hear that I was driving a freight train at well, I'm trying to get to 87 mph. I mean, the fact that I'm almost at 80, I don't think they'd be too thrilled about that. So there we are, we have gone over 80 now. I think 80 is enough actually. We'll I've lowered the speed set so that 80 is the max. We are getting through this a lot faster than I thought we would. I mean, the ETA you suggest as well that, you know, yeah, we'll get through it pretty quickly. We've got just about 10 minutes, no, 20 minutes before we are there. So it's still climbing, 1 in 230 now. That's, even by rail standards, that's somewhat gentle. And, you know, for a loco with the horsepower of this monstrosity, yeah, we have no problem. However, it has just got a bit steeper to 1 in 170. I mean, the class 92 does not behave as we pass a class 43, but yeah, the class 92 is not driving like a loco that is some 32 years old. I mean, they did first come into service in 1993. So they are actually older than the class 66. I always feel that because the 92 here looks so much like the class 60, it's like, yeah, this is the class 60 done right. This is how the 60 should have been from the start. Maybe perhaps you know, as a diesel freight train rather than an electric, but nevertheless. But that's probably the only area where the class 60 sort of outperforms the 92. The fact that it is diesel, so it can go wherever the hell it likes. I mean, a 92 at least being dual electrical mode, as long as the line is electrified, it can go anywhere, you know, whether it's AC or DC. I'm fairly sure this is a passing loop that we are going by. Probably should have put us in there, but well, pretty sure that was a 47 we just went by. Quite a bit of open countryside here. Let's see if this gives us a trackside view. Well, see if the third attempt gives us anything. No. Well, we will try again a bit later. So we are in a 125 zone. It is about to come down to 120. Certainly not impacting us in any way. I do think we've still got the steepest climb yet to come. So we are going to be going through Penrith Station anyway. So yeah, between Penrith and Shap Summit, yeah, that's where we've got the steep climb. I know Shap is, I think it is anyway, it's the highest road in, certainly in England. So compared to a lot of countries, it's bugger all. It's a speed bump to a lot of other countries, but we've just gone through another neutral section. So yeah, I know it's the highest road in England, or at least I'm 90% certain it is. I'm wondering if it's the case with the rails. I suppose if it is the highest road in England, it's got to be the highest rail as well. So we go through Penrith Station there. There did used to be a Shap station, but I'm pretty sure it closed down quite a while ago. And the fact that the goods yard is still there I can't imagine Shap Station being used for anything else past another 87. So yeah, the important part as far as Shap Station is still there and still operational. So we're about to leave the 95 zone and head into a 100. Not that that makes a great deal of difference to us. So there you go, we're entering the 100 zone now. Another hefty viaduct there. So this looks like it could be another passing loop again. It really should have been put in there. This is another reason why I do really need to start taking a look at making my own scenarios. So I can get the freight runs really sort of, you know, behaving like actual freight runs. I mean, this has been a lot better than most others. At least we are going to be starting and finishing in freight yards, but yeah, we are ignoring passing loops, and I'm sure we do have you know, West Coast Main Line express services behind us. So we're still climbing on this 1 in 120. We've still got a bit of a way to go. And Shap Summit is now only 9 miles away. Yeah, despite the fact that it is only 9 miles away, yeah, we've still got a bit to travel. And certainly got quite a climb still ahead of us. Although we're getting through the climb without any problems whatsoever. Now we've got a message on the display here. What's this telling us? Monitor recognise level exceedance. Press the fault acknowledge button. I can't remember where it is. No, that's not it. Oh well, let's hope like hell that we're okay. No, it's stopping us. Where's the fault acceptance button? Diagnostic, no. Well, the only button that is the enter one. I knew I should have read the manual before I got underway. No, these are displays, aren't they? But yeah, if I put the speed up, it's it's doing nothing. Alright, is it one of these? I very much doubt it, but well, it's not going to be that. No, the fault button is one of these ones. It's on this display here, but I can't remember which fucking one it is. Because I don't think it is a simple matter of using the keypad. Oh, no, I don't want to disable visual alarms. See, that looks like that would be it. Diagnostic reset. Because with this game, if I alt tab out of it, then when I come back in, it's yeah, the game will crash. Right, well, let's throttle out of it. Let's put the brakes on because we need to start slowing down. We don't want to be rolling back downhill, so I've got to put some sort of braking on. We are going to be stopping, so let's is that enough so for us to not roll back? Let's make sure. Well, I found the key for the fault. Yeah, but it looks like everything has actually been sorted out now because I quit the start scenario, but reloaded from the position we were in. As you can see, we did start sliding down here, so what we're going to have to do is start to slowly ease off the brakes and apply the throttle at the same time and hope we can move forward, and we can. Well, that's not how I wanted to overcome that fault, but I mean, we have done it. Anyway, I found that the fault acknowledge key that it said to press is F. F for fault acknowledge. I cannot believe it never occurred to me to even try that. But, well, this is me we're talking about. Anyway, we're back underway. Yeah, it's certainly been an unorthodox journey. But, yeah, we're back in shape. All our cars are still behind us. And it has not taken us long to get back up to, like, you know, a half decent speed. I mean, we're already at 50. Bearing in mind, we are pulling 20 of these car transporters behind us. So, we'll resume our climb. It's now 1 in 117. But it really does not look like it's affecting our acceleration in the slightest. We're still accelerating at a really good rate, despite the uphill gradient and the weight behind us. It's like it's nothing. I mean, this is some seriously impressive machine, this thing. So we are now in a 95 zone. We're soon entering a 110 zone, but Shap Summit Goods Loop is only 4 miles away, so it might be an idea to reduce the speed on the speed set a bit. I mean, I'll reduce it to 75. We're practically at 75 now, but the other thing is there is unlikely to be any sort of speed reductions showing on the route display, because that's all set for the passenger services, not for us. So it's less than 3 miles. Now I'm pressing everything here to try and stop whatever that is, and yeah. So what the fucking hell is going on now? Right, well it's not, okay, well whatever it was, it has now stopped, but yeah. Clearly that's something else I've got to check on the manual. So we have our first, yep, notification of come on, what is this all about? I set the speed thing to slow down a lot faster than I probably should, so I'll set it to 55 for now. We do seem to brake a lot better than I thought we were going to. So yeah, that 15 is fast approaching. Right, that alarm does seem to have something to do with the speed set. Yeah, if I set the speed set below the speed I'm doing, but I'm still in full throttle, that alarm goes off. But as soon as I put the throttle into 0, it stopped. Oh, there we go. Something else I've learnt on this trip. So we're entering an 80 zone. I think I might need to help with the braking a bit here. Oh Jesus, that felt a bit sudden. And this is with yeah, this is with the goods braking timing. Anyway, with the speed set now at 15, I think we'll be all right. So clearly we are heading off on here. Ah, Shap Summit Goods Loop, yeah, we're practically there then. So yeah, this is certainly the Goods Yard. Oh dear, see that very small amount of braking, and it's yeah, we were very sort of like juddery. We've not quite made it yet, so we've got to pick up speed again. We stopped just short of it. So we'll crawl along at like 5 mph. So here we are. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so well, we made it. We are currently blocking the line because yeah, yeah, the rear has not got anywhere near coming off the main line there. But anyway, there we are. So that was Kingsmoor Freight Yard to the Shap Summit Goods Loop. It's a good drive, it's a great loco, but it is clearly a bit of an advanced one, and I need to do the old RTFM a bit lively, because yeah, I made a couple of proper balls ups during that. But the best thing is, at least I'm fairly certain, I did not, yep, not one single operational error. So there you go, I did something right anyway. So there we go. Yeah, so it's a great loco to drive, and it absolutely breezed through that, no problem at all. I mean, I thought 20 of those IPAs going over Shap was going to be quite the task for it, and it just breezed through it. The only issues it had was with me. not the biggest of surprises, really. So there we are. That then was yeah, that video done and dusted, and we will see you at the next one.